So good evening friends. We will do with exercise 3H question number 7, which actually talks about area of rectangle related sums. As I said, exercise 3H, this is question number 7. Before going to the question, let me talk about the rectangle. As you know, rectangle means figure, four-sided quadrilateral figure whose opposite sides are equal and parallel, and each angle is 90 degree. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So this is L, this one also L. This is breadth, this is also breadth. Now area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth. And perimeter of your rectangle is what? Perimeter means sum of all the sides. If you add L plus L is 2L, B plus B is 2B, 2 is common, L plus B. So we will use these formulas in order to do this sum. Now, you take out your textbook, see question number 7 and what it reads. It said the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 2 units. If we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units, the area is increased by 50 square units. Find the length and the breadth of the rectangle. So this is your question. Now slowly, I will explain you this particular question. They said there is a rectangle which has a length, which has a breadth, and which has got area also. So when we start with these kind of sums, so it's very simple. First, what we should write is for any rectangle, what it is said, whatever it said, let the length be L. You can take X also, whatever you feel like, be L, and breadth, the breadth be B. So length is L, breadth is B. Therefore, your area from the formula is length into breadth. Now we will read the question, and according to first condition, as you know, these sums are actually problems on linear equation of two variables because length is there, breadth is there. That means there must be two conditions. So what it said? First they said the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units if the length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 2 units. Length is reduced by 5 units. Length is reduced by 5 units. Reduced means what? Reduced means minus 5 into breadth. Breadth is what? Increased by 2 units. Increased by 2 units. B plus 2. Then what happened? Length into breadth, which is your area, which is LB. And it said the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 80 square units. So this rectangle area, length into breadth is area. When this is the situation, then the area gets reduced by 80 square units. This is your first condition. Again, let me explain. According to the sentence, it is said the area of a rectangle reduced by 80 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and the breadth is increased by 2 units. So length into breadth, which is your area. Now we will multiply this. L into B is LB minus 5B minus 5 to the 10, LB minus 5B, then minus 10, then plus 2L, which is equal to LB minus 80. See, this side also LB, this side also LB, LB cancel. So what we are getting is 2L, we should write it first, 2L minus 5B equal to minus 80. This one go this side, will be plus 10, which is minus 70, which is your equation 1. Now let's see what is there for the second condition. And the second condition said, if we increase the length by 10 units and decrease the breadth by 5 units. What it said? If we increase the length by 10 units and breadth, and the breadth is decreased by 5 units. So let us go one by one according to second condition. According to second condition. What it said? Again you see, it is said that if we increase the length by 10 units, length which is increased means plus 10. Let's see what about breadth. B, they said, and decrease the breadth by 5 units. Decrease means what? Minus 5 units. Then what happened? The area is increased by 50 square units. Length into breadth, which is area, length into breadth, which is area, which is what they said, the area is increased by 50 square units. Increased means plus, area is increased by 50 square units. So this is how we put the condition. Now if you multiply, you will get here LB minus 5L plus 10B, then minus 50 equal to LB plus 50. Now same way LB and LB cancel, you get minus 5L plus 10B. Let me write it here. Minus 5L plus 10B which is equal to, say here, minus 5L plus 10B, 50, this will go this side, 50 plus 50, which is your 100. Now see, there is something which is common, which is 5. I can take minus 5 as common. What I can write it? L plus minus 2B equal to 100. Now, what will happen? L minus 2B, which is equal to 100 by minus 5. So, L minus 2B, which is equal to minus 20. If you cancel it, equation 1 and equation 2. You solve these two equations. That means this equation, first equation, this one is your second equation. You know how to solve the equation. You solve this equation to get the value of L and B, which is the answer for this particular question, because they ask, the question is find the length and the breadth of the rectangle. So I believe this particular sum is clear to you. Now something I have to tell to the students. First thing is, before also I said, now also I am telling, this is a very precarious situation what is happening, the entire world is facing. But as a student, if you do not study, if you are not sincere, not serious with your studies, it's a very difficult time ahead for you. I am doing my part, I am trying to give you as much as effort as possible, but in return I am not getting enough response. So I believe if you are really interested, you will do it. If you are not, life is yours, choice is yours. Thank you.